Blood by Kamala. When we were children, my brother and I, and always playing on the sands, drawing birds and animals, our great-grandmother said one day, "You see this house of ours? Now 300 years old, it's falling to little bits before our very eyes. The walls are cracked and torn and moistened by the rains. The tiles have fallen here and there. The windows whine and groan, and every night the rats come out of the holes and scamper past our doors. The snake shrine is dark with weeds, and all the snake gods in the shrine have lichen on their hoods. Oh, it hurts me," she cried, wiping a reddened eye, "for I love this house. It hurts me much to watch it die. When I grow old," I said, "and very, very rich, I shall rebuild the fallen walls and make new this ancient house." My great-grandmother touched my cheeks and smiled. She was really simple. Fed on God for years, all her feasts were monotonous, for the only dish was always God and the rest mere condiments. She told us how she rode her elephant when she was 10 or 11, every Monday without fail, to the Shiva shrine and back to home again, and told us of the jewel box and the brocade from the north, and the perfumes and the oils and the sandal for her breasts, and her marriage to a prince who loved her deeply for a lovely short year and died of fever in her arms. She told us that we had the oldest blood, my brother and she and I, the oldest blood in the world, a blood thin and clear and fine, while in the veins of the always poor and in the veins of the new rich men flowed a blood thick as gruel and muddy as a ditch. Finally, she lay dying in her 86th year, a woman wearied by compromise, her legs quilted with arthritis, and with only a hard cuff for comfort. I looked deep into her eyes, her poor, bleary eyes, and prayed that she would not grieve so much about the house. I had learned by then most lessons of defeat, had found out that to grow rich was a difficult feat. The house was crouching on its elbows then. It looked that night in the pallid moon so grotesque and alive. When they burned my great-grandmother over logs of the mango tree, I looked once at the house, and then again and again, for I thought I saw the windows close, like the closing of the eyes. I thought I heard the pillars groan, and the dark rooms heave a sigh. I set forth again for other towns, left the house with the shrine and the sands and the flowering shrubs and the wide rabbit mouth of the Arabian Sea. I know the rats are running now across the darkened halls. They do not fear the dead. I know the white ants have reached my home and have raised on walls strange totems of burial. At night, in stillness from every town I live in, I hear the rattle of its death, the noise of rafters creaking and the windows whine. I have let you down, old house. I seek forgiveness, O mother's mother's mother. I have plucked your soul like a pip from a fruit, and have flung it into your pyre. Call me callous, call me selfish, but do not blame my blood. So thin, so clear, so fine, the oldest blood in the world, that remembers as it flows all the gems and all the gold, and all the perfumes and the oils, and the stately elephant ride.